Hello, my name is Stephen Healy. I am in my 10th class here at Lake Forest, and looking through the roster, I recognize a lot of the names, so I'm looking forward to reconnecting with some of you, and also looking forward to getting to meet those of you whom I have not had the pleasure of being in class with. Um, I was most recently working as a store manager for CVS Health. I'm currently in the process of looking for something different, hopefully in an analytical role. I've interviewed for several different companies and a couple things fell through. So I'm hoping to have some good news as this class goes on in terms of, finally having some gainful employment. Um, I have a bachelor's degree in meteorology and mathematics from Valparaiso University. I grew up in Seabrook, New Hampshire, and found out about Valpo through their basketball tournament run back in the late 90s. And after graduating, just realized that I liked it too much out here to go back. And so right now I live in Highland, Indiana, which is about an hour 10 away from Lake Forest. Um, I have a wife of about 5 months now, and we are expecting our first child in September, so that's exciting. Mostly exciting because I was not planning on having that sort of life change during my time at Lake Forest, and so there's just been a lot of changes that were unexpected, but obviously life altering and things that have been really, really beneficial for myself personally, even though things haven't been going so well for me professionally. Um, we met through karaoke, so that's one of my biggest hobbies and one of the biggest things I like to do. I mean, we knew of each other elsewhere, but it was through singing karaoke that we became friends, and then ultimately started a relationship to the point where we had karaoke as a featured part of our receptions. That was sort of fun. 5 words that best describe me. Um, I would say hardworking, adaptable, um, willing to learn. We'll pretend that that's hyphenated and that's one word. Um, Reliable, and I should have thought of this out before I started recording this video. I would just say, um, a team player. We'll go with that. Yeah. All right. Anyway, the funny thing about the disc profile is it's been so long. I've been in the program over 2 years now, and so I actually had to sort of refresh myself on the disc profile. And I am a very, very strong C. I want to say I had a small S in there too. Definitely no D, definitely no I. I know the C though, and it makes sense because you know, I'm sorry, I'm pulling up the disc profile as we speak. Um, I don't like criticism sometimes. I need it. I respond well ultimately. The big thing is sometimes I have to mentally remind myself that any criticism about my work is not different. Is different from criticism that may be about my myself personally. And so that's been a challenge, but I've been getting better at that. And one of the best things about Lake Forest and all the different projects and such is I've been able to step outside of my comfort zone, whether that be leading teams in certain projects or stepping back and basically just doing whatever needs to get done. And so I may be the last person in the team that will be on board with an idea, just because I'll in my head, I'll be internalizing and thinking about all of the, the things that could go wrong, and not focusing so much on the amazing things that could happen from a decision or from whatever we choose to do. And so, but once I'm on board with it, I'm to the wind on it. I'm going to be your strongest person to work on the project. So that's a little bit about me. I'm sorry that this has gone on almost 6 minutes. I'll be uploading this to my YouTube channel, which is probably where at least one or two of you may have seen me before, because apparently, when I took executive success skills, I uploaded my Jabberwocky onto a brand new YouTube channel. I had not had a YouTube channel before that, and I've had a few classmates in other classes say, "Oh, you were in my class, weren't you?" I said, "No, I wasn't." And it turned out it was because um, they found my video on YouTube while they were looking up ideas for what they were going to do. So, by all means, check that out. I have that on my channel, and now I sound like I'm just one of those regular YouTube bloggers. But my Jabberwocky is on my channel, and I would suggest, if you want to see something really stupid but really funny, check that out. And there's also an example, I believe, of my karaoke on that channel. So I appreciate you taking the almost 7 minutes to get to know me a little bit better, and I look forward to meeting you all in class on Tuesday. Goodbye.